What up, guys? It's Cooking with Dog. I'm not actually going to show you any cooking right now. What I'm going to show you is instead what I made. I don't really deal with fish. I kind of do, but not whole fish, right? So when I started doing whole red snapper, I mean, I knew what I was doing because I've done it before, like in culinary school, but that was years ago, right? So I started doing it. I started just doing it differently it's whatever I really had, right, at home. She brought home a mackerel, right? A whole mackerel. She's like, yeah, you know what a mackerel tastes like? And I'm like, mackerel, whatever. She brought it home, right? And I'm like, I didn't even know what it looked like, right? Because no, most of the time when you get fish, you get it how? You get it already filleted, right? And I mean, that's usually how you get it filleted, right? So do you even know what a mahi mahi looks like? I know what it looks like, but do you know what it looks like? It's this gigantic, big, fat fish, kind of stubby. Same thing with tuna. People just take tuna in general, tuna for granted, but you don't know how big that motherfucker is. It weighs like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. It's gigantic. But this is what a mackerel looks like, all right? All right. That's what it looks like. This is my hand. My hand's about, I don't know, like 6 inches maybe. It's big. It's pretty big. It's long, right? But it's thin. And I didn't realize that probably should have filleted it first, but I didn't do that. I just do what I always do with whole fish is I score it and then I stuff it with whatever I have. And what I had was dill, lemon or lime, sorry, wedges, and I was gonna put a paste on it, but I decided not to, like a garlic paste, but I decided not to, and I'll show you that stuff. That's what it looks like, right? And I have a huge mess, guys. Salt and pepper, obviously. And I baked it at 325 degrees for about 30 minutes because that was about right. So it looks like it came out pretty good. That's dill, guys. You buy it like this, dill. It smells good, like really good, like minty sort of. And I use this. That's a garlic paste or an Italian herb paste. Why? Because it's got, well, this is organic, right? But it's got organic herbs. And when you look at the back, you can see what you can make with it. Usually it says like chicken, stuff like that. But you can use it on anything, really. Basil, oregano, parsley, sea salt, thyme, rosemary, right? But you can use it on fish. I like to use it on fish. You can also stick garlic cloves in there. But that's all I use. That, salt, pepper, lime. I have limes. Where are they? My mom put them away. No, she did not. I use these limes. Any lime, guys. Valley lemons, anything. You can use whatever you want. And I stuffed it in there, and I stuffed it in the actual score marks. Not all of them, but some of them did have the dill and the lemon wedges, and that's all I use. Salt, pepper, a little bit of oil on top, just so the salt, pepper sticks, right? And a little bit of salt, pepper inside. The thing is, this did not come already gutted, right? She did not ask them to do it. She thought it was already gonna come like that. If you ever buy fish, whole fish, ask them, is it clean? Like, is it gutted, right? And if they say no, tell them to do it for you because that's part of their job, right? That's in their job description. And you're a fucking paying customer. Always ask for everything to be dressed, cleaned, gutted, whatever. Just say it in one way, shape, form, or the other. Because these fucking dogs, dog. So you don't have to deal with dog? Fuck that dog food. I'm leaving right there. They can fucking pick it up. Because trust me, you do not want to fucking have to gut it. Take everything out, rip it out, because it's not fun, guys. It's messy. Anyways, whole mackerel, whole. I tasted some of it, really flaky, 30 minutes, 325 degrees, bake. This thing, I don't know how big it is, like how much it weighs. It weighed a pretty good amount, 1.5 pounds maybe. What I did taste, very flaky, very moist. It was pretty good, right? So it is what it is. It's fish. We'll eat it later on tonight or tomorrow. Try it out if you want. Peace, guys.